Are you the type of person that works out and listens to podcasts at the same time? Or maybe you watch Netflix and let it play in the background while studying. Maybe you're browsing Instagram while having dinner with the family. With all these multitasking jobs, you'd think you're getting a lot done in the day. But quite the opposite is happening. Sure, you're doing more, but the quality where it counts is taking a hit. In Deep Work by Cal Newport shows the readers how to get higher productivity and more free time. And that higher life satisfaction lies in acquiring the skills for deep work, such as the single-minded focus on work that allows us to do more in less time. Let's get started. Now, deep work is divided into two parts. The first part tells you what deep work is and why you need it. The second part explains how to learn it as a skill and how to implement it in your life. The deep work definition. I will quote Cal Newport here. Deep work is the ability to focus without distraction on a cognitively demanding task. It's a skill that allows you to quickly master complicated information and produce better results in less time. Deep work creates value for you and for the world. Shallow work is, of course, the opposite. Basically, you want to do less shallow work and more deep work. This means stop checking emails, replying to texts that add no real value, checking your Facebook feed, updating your status, doing important work but distracted, checking your phone all the time. I'm sure you know what shallow work is. Why you need a shallow work shield. Cal makes the point that our current society seems to push people towards more shallow work. Just think of the following: open office spaces with constant interruptions, culture of business where running around is seen as productive, expectations of fast response on all communication channels, addictive social media built and designed to trap your mind. Basically, the world is pushing you into shallow work. But if you're driven and want to deliver big results, you need to buck the trend. That's why if you want to achieve, it is so crucial that you build a skill and culture for deep work. The elements of deep work. Number 1, single tasking. Multitasking is a myth. It decreases your productivity. Do one thing at a time. Number 2, no distractions. Set blocks of time where you don't allow yourself to be interrupted. Number 3, intense focus. The more you're into the task, the more and better you will deliver. Number 4, staying power. The longer you can stay at it, the deeper you will go. A reminder here is don't switch tasks. That's attention residue phenomenon. Attention residue is the mental contamination that different tasks produce on each other. Imagine you were writing a post on the best lessons learned from the book Deep Work, but you crave a distraction and want to quickly check the emails. Giving into the distraction takes you away from your immersion in the task of writing and interrupts the flow. Now imagine in your inbox you see 2 emails, one of which you decide to reply right now, which further takes you away from the mental cycles which are needed to write a good summary. The second one you can't deal with right now and you have to go back to writing. When you go back to writing, you need to warm up again from scratch. And the email you could not reply to is still lingering in your mind as your next thing on the to-do list. Now you need time to get into the writing mood again, and your mind is polluted by the task you've just finished in the past and the one you still have to do in the future. Meaning for you, just stick with one task. Attention residue is the reason why you should not constantly switch between tasks, but rather stay focused on a single one and for as long as possible. Comment down below which task you are going to take on today. Let's continue. The skills to deep work. Deep work is a skill which you can increase with training. The more you do it, the better you get at it. Cal Newport says that there are 2 components you need to develop to increase your deep work: concentration skills, the ability to fully focus on your tasks, and beating the craving for distraction. Unless you overcome your brain's cravings for a quick distraction, you will never get into deep work. How to develop deep work skills. Number 1, no-brainer here, work deeply. You need to structure your life around deep work. Divide your days into time blocks. Each time block is for doing one thing and one thing only. Number 2, embrace boredom. It's when we are bored that the craving for distraction gets us easiest. You must train yourself to stick with the task long after it's gotten boring. To help fight the cravings for distraction, don't fill your day with tasks, but leave out some time where you allow your mind to relax, wander, and recuperate. Number 3, quit social media. They are designed to pull you away from a deep life, and they are the kings of distraction. Quit them for 30 days and see if your results will improve. Number 4, drain the shallows. Look at your day-to-day work and remove all the unproductive tasks. Finally, Cal Newport recommends we develop routines that support deep work. Habits and routines for deep work. The author says that we have a limited amount of willpower. That's why we should strive to conserve our willpower for what really matters. One way of wasting willpower is trying to combat distractions. If we don't develop good habits that support our deep work, we will be using our willpower trying to wrestle our attention away from shallow work, social media, cat videos, and all other distractions. How to conserve willpower. To avoid wasting our willpower, we should develop a lifestyle that supports deep work. Cal Newport proposes 4 different alternatives. Monastical lifestyle. Cut off all distractions. This is like you saying enough is enough, becoming that alpha beast that only knows hard work. That Kobe Bryant Mamba mentality. Number 2, bimodal monastic. You alternate periods of time, like all winter I'm going to bulk, then all spring I'm going to shred, then all summer I'm picking up girls. Number 3, rhythmic monastic. This is where you're doing deep work like a 9 to 5 and leave the evening off for pleasure. And finally, journalistic monastic. You fit deep work into your schedule anytime you can. So this could mean your plans fell through, so instead of doing nothing, you chose to do deep work. Finally, you need to rest and sleep enough. This is an obvious one, yet people still slack on sleeping. Plenty of research from all different fields all show that getting enough rest and downtime does not take time away from productivity, but enables deep work, concentration, and productivity. Here's why you need rest and downtime and how to use it. Plan downtime to recharge your batteries. It's simply something you have to do to keep enjoying all your top functionalities. Plan it into your day. Use downtime for inspiration. Our unconscious has more power than our conscious mind. By taking breaks or going for walks, we can leverage the power of our unconscious to come up with ideas and solutions. You waste time working too long. Deep work is highly taxing and our capacity for deep work is limited. 4 hours on a whole day for masters with chunks of 60 to 90 minutes. Any work that we do outside our current capacity for deep work is most likely to be shallow work and time-filling. To make downtime an integral part of your life, when you stop working for good. No more checking emails, no WhatsApp group with your coworkers, no mental cycle spent on work. Productivity is about depth of work, not amount of time. So to sum this all up, get some rest or you're wasting your time. Say no to distractions and yes to passion. Use your unconscious for groundbreaking ideas. Sometimes when you're taking a break and going for a walk, or taking that long shower, that's when we get our best ideas. So make sure you work hard and then play hard. And that's all for today. I hope this helped. If you got value from this video, like it. And if you have any interesting comments, comment down below. And if you want more videos like this, subscribe and hit that notification bell. If you did feel like supporting the channel in a huge way, there is a link down below to buy me a coffee, which I would love because that's the fuel I use for these late nights till 4 a.m. working on content for you. That's all for today. Thanks for watching, and let's continue to move in silence.